Hi, we're here, yay! Okay,
that?
team. Welcome to Emberwinds. Apparently we have more episodes left than I thought. So you'll be with us for another 2 weeks. Or 2 more episodes after this one. Yay! I'm excited, you're excited, everything's great. Welcome to the Ghost of Axia. It is an Emberwind campaign, and we're gonna go around the table. And by the table, I mean this place that's digital. Oh shit, the cat's still up there, guys.
I thought it was a choice. Again, I like to respect your choice.
I didn't know the cat was still up.
I enjoy the cat, so I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh my god.
I just like that it's just peering over your shoulder, just like, really getting up in your business.
It was quietly judging you.
As cats do. Fuck. Cree, go introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bloodcree. I play Sorcha Keegan. She likes fire and books, and not in that order, and she also makes terrible decisions. Why do you guys let her lead the party anywhere? Seriously, that's on you.
It is on you.
But yes, she is the source of the party's entire woes. Okay, you know what? No, they did it to themselves. You're right.
I feel like it's equal opportunity, but bad life choices happening here. Not gonna lie.
Oh yes, absolutely. So many bad life choices. Sorcha does not care. Sorcha is having fun.
Yeah, like Sorcha's the cause of a lot of them, but like not a lot, like not every one of them. Because need I tell you, someone stole the horse.
This is true.
Like that was.
Someone who shall not be named stole the horse.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yes, clearly.
It's a wild mystery. Who stole the horse?
No one saw me. No one could possibly know.
You know what? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? You're gonna introduce yourself next while I write a mean note for future reference about the horse.
Hey, look! There was mums for a horse to appear, and I had to take the opportunity. Like I couldn't, I had to run with it.
No, it's fine. I mean, someone paid good money for that horse to appear, so the horse is now here.
Exactly.
But no, you get to introduce yourself now.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, me. Hello. I am Zweth. I've just been talking about introducing myself. I'm Zweth. I play Kira Tully, who is a rogue, and she's kind of young and naive and pretty optimistic, and also is a source of trouble for the group, but in a different vibe to Flames. She's just, yeah. She is also high as balls right now.
I mean, live your life, Kira. Live your life. Just actually, would you introduce Piper?
Well, they're coming up soon, aren't they? Yeah.
Kira, live your life. Yeah.
Kira has recently kind of ended up, in a surprise political position. Representing kind of her district, and is very much out of her depth with all of the fancy people.
It'll be fine.
But also Oliver's really cute, and
he is adorable. I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's gonna be fine because I'm definitely not gonna see them while I'm super high because I made terrible life choices.
Oh God. Viv, you're up.
Hey, I'm Viv Vivacia, and I'm playing Verity, who is normally a very logical detective, but is totally disassociating because she's completely freaked out by where we're at. It's like absolutely not her thing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Throw some more plot daggers at her. Make her miserable. I'm quite sure she made other people miserable in her life. So, yeah. That's about all I can say about all this craziness right now. And she did not steal a horse because she doesn't steal. She's part of the law.
Fox friend would like to know if you tried to put up posters looking for his owner.
You think, there were owners over on that other thing where we didn't meet anybody?
I'm sorry, your union was over there.
No, he was a wild animal. Wild animals don't have owners. I don't even think I own Fuzzy Friend. I think Fuzzy Friend owns me.
That's fair. Let's see. Oh. Arnica, you're up.
All right. Hi, I'm Arnica. I'm playing the druid Saren Lycan Clutch. I'm sitting here. I've been rapidly rerunning last week's episode in my head because all of a sudden everyone kept going, Kira's high. I'm like, I don't remember any of that. But now I do. Oh my God, we're somewhere in a lung that's acting like a gallbladder. And she touched a crystal that might be a glowworm because it's cocooned to something sticky. And the bird keeps trying to eat it. And Sorcia won't let the bird just, you can't even fit it in his mouth. He can't even fit in his mouth.
I can't believe you licked it.
He's hungry.
Sorcia will feed it. Sorcia can
But he
make
wants
light.
that. He wants that.
But just because your pet wants something doesn't mean that it's good for it. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about. I buy my dog her own hamburger when I go to McDonald's.
I get that, but if the dog is like, if you're sitting there eating chocolates and the dog's begging for chocolates, you don't give the dog chocolates.
This isn't chocolate. This is a hamburger. This is not chocolate though. This is a puppy burger. This is like my dog is made to eat meat. Your bird is made to eat light. You went to McDonald's, you got McNuggets, and you didn't buy your bird a burger.
This is not just light. This is crystal that makes you stoned as.
No, it makes people.
Like I said, you went to McDonald's and you didn't buy him the burger.
It makes people stoned. I didn't say it makes.
Sorcia has no information on whether or not this crystal is safe for her bird to consume. So she's trying to prevent the bird from eating the crystal out of concern for the bird's well-being and health. She does not know if this is safe. If she finds out that it is safe, then the bird can have at it. But since she does not know, the bird is being restrained and being fed little motes of other light because this way the bird can get some food. It's just not the giant thing.
You can't even fit it in its mouth. It's like watching a pelican try to eat a capybara. I just wanted to watch a pelican.
That was the cutest video.
Wasn't it?
I love that video. It's so cute. The capybara just does not care. It's like, yeah, you keep doing that. I'm just going to sit here being relaxed.
Didn't we spend like 3 minutes last week talking about pelicans eating capybaras because of this exact situation?
I feel like it happened before. Like, I feel like this is a conversation that I was part of, and I went.
We're about to do it again. We should probably not.
Okay, I'm glad we realized that though. As I open the transcripts for our previous episodes. Let's see. While that's going in the background, I realized that I have my cup here. There's a bunch of cups on my thing. Let's see. There's 5 of us. Anyway, so last time we were here, actually no, besides Kira being high, did anyone else remember what was going on?
We're inside of a space whale. Or a sky whale, or a sky worm.
Yes, in that worm is kind of twisted through the bottom of Galspar, right?
Yes.
And we also met the daughter of that lady who watched Sweth steal the horse. The missing daughter, who is now supposedly an expert. Oh yeah, and Sorcia got clubbed in the face with the shovel because again she could not just knock.
Like a normal person when you come up to someone's house.
No, and that's why she got clunged in the face with a shovel.
Look, who the fuck lives in a lung? In Sorcia's defense, who does this? Who does this? Who lives in a lung and then hits the first visitor they've had in years?
It's just true.
You live in a shack in a lung. Maybe be grateful someone stopped by to check.
But who comes to visit you in a lung?
It was a welfare check. It was a welfare check.
Was it
You're
though?
you're
Was
a
it
cop,
though?
Verity.
I
You're
am
a
just
cop.
calling
You
it
should support
karma for
this.
all the times she stumped into people's places and did
I
not
feel
get
like-
hurt.
You're so mean.
No, Sorsha and Verity has been friends for a long time, so yeah, Sorsha had that one coming.
Listen, I can't believe, no, you know what? It's fine. You guys are now social services. And actually, considering Kira's job,
This is Bellspar Social Services. Please open your door.
considering Kira's new job, this is like door to door, like when you
We're
campaign.
campaigning.
Because this is part of Ghostbar. I'm just saying, this is technically part of Ghostbar.
See? Checking on the welfare of constituents. We're on this.
I believe in you. It's fine. It'll
And
be
we
fine.
can check on the welfare of the Skyworm and the Lady all at the same time.
Yes, you could definitely check on the Skyworm. Sorry. Okay. That's a helicopter. Can you hear that clearly?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I feel like I should go fix that because it's just my window.
You said I feel like I should go fix that, and all I saw was when Mongal takes that running leap at that helicopter in the new Suicide Squad.
I haven't seen it. Don't spoil it for me. Anyway, so let's. Okay, wait. I had to write a mean note about Kira.
You still.
I believe it.
I forgot about that. I forgot what it was. Shit. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, okay. I'll go fix it. I'll be right back. And by right back, I mean, I'll be right back.
We need elevator music now.
Oh yeah, and the swirling camera, the Mass Effect camera, so you can look at everybody's butts with the weapon on top and the music.
Buddy, your window's going away.
That's the Mass Effect loading screen, Arnica. It's like basically they put you in an elevator and they chit chat and there's music and you can swirl the camera around and you always got to look at the butts.
I don't play shooters.
It's not really
not
a
even
shooter, but I have to play it on easy. But I played for the alien love.
Mm-hmm.
Rex is bae. Garrus is, but Rex is bae, but you don't even get to have Rex. So it's like Rex is the crow. No.
Yeah,
but the funny thing is that instead of making you look at that swirling loading thing, they make you look at your people, chit-chatting in an elevator. So that's why I always say elevator music, loading screen.
I like that. I didn't know that.
Gotcha.
That sounds good though.
Yep. Free camera, butt shot.
And back.
Phenomena.
And in the news on the Citadel, Imani is now back.
I am now back. I am back. I'm better than ever. Guess who's back?
I have such a hard time with Citadel Station being called Citadel Station.
I don't know what that is.
Mass Effect, I guess.
But we're talking
I'm
about
paying
Mass
attention.
Effect.
Never
Mass
played-
Effect.
I mean, I did.
Didn't do the loading screens, but always had you have the elevator scenes where you can look at, listen to news and look at the butt of the people. That's why I said, and in the newest Citadel news, Imani is back. Loading screen
good.
phase.
I have a hard time with Citadel Station because I played System Shock too.
Oh,
So
Citadel is gone now anyway, so it's a trap.
Okay, so let's go find out where you were last time besides Kira being high. Let's go look at the transcript that I just got made. Oh no, it's out of order. Fuck you. Whatever, I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the page. Oh yeah, it's like cocaine and heroin came all together and you're directly connected to your brain. It's every good feeling you've ever had happening right now. So oh, sorry. Where am I? Give me 1 second to unmute myself. Yes, I'm aware that it is like, just give me my thing. Oh, how about that? I know what I'm gonna do. Am I back? No, yes, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that's about. I never touch Google Meets. Anyway, oh right, I was supposed to tell you about Actual Life. So during the month of September, Val is donating all of their channel points. So when you like do stuff and support the channel, we get points. Like subscribing gets you a point, Val a point. And these points will be donated to Extra Life, which is a great cause for kids. And I think cancer. It's children. That's all I know.
It's gaming related.
Yeah, but I know I think it's like all sick children. I don't think specific kind of sick children. Okay. Yeah.
It's all sick children.
So every sub point that we get, Val will donate $1. So you should get more sub channel points so Val can donate more dollars. Because it's for a good cause. And we're not Target, and we're not at the checkout asking you to donate $1 for Extra Life when it's fucking Target. I'm just saying. Anything? Nothing? Okay, cool. Moving on. Exactly. Target is what you pay. Exactly. That's what we'll do. Oh, I'm so smart. Haha, this is why I have 3 monitors, team. So now I have all my things open. And I can see them all at the same time. Anyway, so yeah, Kira, you're like, okay, I believe I said this. Actually, have you ever seen That's So Raven?
Yep.
You know when she does I had a psychic moment?
Yeah.
That's
the look in the camera.
Yeah, you're having the psychic moment, but it's not happening, and it does in the show. It's like Raven acts like it happens in a second, like it's very over. This is like that second has never lasted as long as this second. Like you've never had a second as long as this second that you're currently experiencing. You're not even sure if it's really a second.
I've been there.
I can feel the entirety of this Skyworm and the entire thing of Adele above us.
Literally, you were one with the universe at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of how did you describe? I'm not all seeing and all knowing. I've never had that feeling, so I don't know. But that's what you feel like right now. Like you literally I don't want to say the Morgan Freeman and Bruce Almighty. Oh no, Adam Sandler and Click.
Okay.
Did that reference make sense to anyone?
Yes.
Okay, Adam Sandler's movie Click, it's a shitty ass movie, but he's a shitty ass person, and he gets a remote that allows him to pause, rewind, blah 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 time, and he goes power mad with it because he can now do his full-time job, spend time with his kids, and do all this stuff, but he doesn't realize that it's causing. I think the plot of this movie, it might be a different movie with the same premise, but it's causing him to die faster. He's fucking with time. But before
I've
he
seen
realized
something like that, but it's not an Adam Sandler movie.
Okay, I don't remember what movie that is, but I know I got mishmashing 3 movies together probably. But that's Kira right now. Kira, you have the remote. You literally are touching everything in every single moment in the entirety of not even Ardell. It's not even it's just where it's everything everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember earlier in this game and in our previous episode, we mentioned the Calamity, where there used to be one giant rock and then something bad happened, and now there's a bunch of rocks floating in the sky. You're touching all of the space rocks.
Okay. So I think internally this is all makes sense. I can see everything. It's amazing.
Just understand the level of.
I think externally, though, to other people.
Oh no! To other people, it literally looks like you're still licking. It looks like you're licking a crystal.
I didn't lick a crystal. I touched a crystal.
Why did you lick the crystal?
No, I touched. We said that we have in the past licked crystals.
Yes.
But I didn't just walk up and lick this giant crystal. I touched it.
Oh, I thought you licked the crystal. So, like, you know that scene in that one movie where the kid licks the pole and his tongue is stuck to the pole?
Yeah.
Oh, or A Christmas Story. That's
Picturing.
I love that.
That or
Such
Dumb
a-
and Dumber, they do that too.
Neither of those movies, but I know that reference because it happens in a book. But anyway, damn it. Are you sure you don't want to lick it?
I mean,
Can I donate points to you to give you an
Probably.
idea?
does it have this desire for me to just put my face on it?
No, it's just the mental picture of Kira walking up to this crystal going, I'm gonna lick it.
But why?
Like one of the path and it turned out fine. And that's how you tell if it's dinosaur bone or it's just a regular rock.
That is, I mean, like, it's how you tell what rocks are, right? Like, you taste the salt content.
It's a giant rock, technically.
I guess she might have done, because she went over there to see, like, you know, what kind of crystal it was, because she does work with crystals all the time. So she did go over there to, like, you know, find out what it was, etc., etc. So I don't think she just went up there and, like, licked it, like,
Okay,
you
it's
know.
fine. It's fine.
But she may have done the thing where, like, you put your finger on it and then lick that. There we go.
Okay.
There's my
No,
compromise.
it's fine. Well, the important part of it is not necessarily that you like that. The part of the thing that the part of your body that's touching the crystal, you cannot see this. This is what everyone else is witnessing. First off, this has not been a second. This has been like several seconds, and like it's glowing. Like it's like the.
My hand, like.
No. It's like the ET thing. But like you're Elliot, I think, in that scene.
Like this. Got the.
Yeah, like you're touching the crystal, like your finger's not glowing. There's like a light emanating from the space between where, like, that's glowing. So what is everyone else doing in this very long, awkward second in which Kira touches this crystal? Let's start with Viv and the cat.
Verity is probably stuck in the.
I said it's a second, but like realistically, it feels like a second for Kira and a millennial, but it's also been like minutes. Like time is moving normal for you. Like this is the normal amount of someone has touched them and they're still awkwardly touching that thing, and you're waiting for them to stop touching it, but they don't seem to be reacting to the fact that, hey, it's like someone's in the museum and they said don't touch that, and then someone touched it and everyone's looking at you like, we said don't touch it, or you're gonna stop touching it. It's like, no, it's too late, I'm already touching it.
Yeah, it's like the Nathan Fillion gif. It's like,
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
Yeah.
Can you just let that go? It's like, hey, let it go.
No reaction. Like Kira's still seeing the universe.
And then she's gonna go like, boop, and just push her
Are you pushing her towards or away from the crystal?
away from the crystal because she's not moving. Something's not good going on. And the cool producer needs to go. Bye, Timmy.
Bye, Tim. We'll miss you.
He'll be back in about 2 minutes. The Velcro cat.
So Verity's pushing Kira. Saren, what are they doing?
I don't even know where I am. I have no idea where I am in relation to anybody. It's
let's
all
go
a blank void.
Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna give you something.
Cool.
Oh, well. Never mind.
Oh, but I like some things.
Well, I was gonna give you the transcript from our last episode, but it doesn't have speaker names in it, so you have to like word search random things. I'm trying to figure out where you were last by looking at the transcript. I should do this.
Did we leave the lung hobo at home, or am I holding the lung hobo hostage?
You're holding the lung hobo hostage. The lung hobo is still with you. Becca has not left the building.
Oh Lord, we named this bitch Becca.
Hell yeah, I named her Becca.
Was I asleep also at the end of the last episode? I'm missing
I named Rebecca a long time ago. I named Rebecca several. I named Rebecca a very long time ago. Like she's been like my note for her name being Becca, is like several pages back in my notebook. Like that was always the plan.
I'm missing like the last 15 minutes of this in my brain. Like there's just a big static spot. So give me a second. Okay. So I'm holding a lung hobo named Becca hostage. I'm gonna ask her what's going on because people in fucking Geldspar touch the crystal all the time. They're always fucking with it. Nobody ever has to be shoved away from it like they've touched a live wire.
So Becca's gonna look like she's like looking at you, looking at Kira, looking at the crystal, going like she's making that, like you know that face that your parent, like a bad parent makes, specifically a bad parent, when they said to their kid, don't touch something that's like don't touch the stove, and then their kid touched the stove, and then they're giving you the face like I told you so, but it's not really helpful because my hands on fucking fire, mom. Do something about it.
All right, I meet that with the exact same face. We are now in the America's Got Talent dude, the puffer coat staring at Puffy, who stares at the puffer coat. We're now doing that back and forth because obviously I see how his stuff, and yet this is not the normal reaction. So let's come on with the information, lung hobo. Help.
Becca has a name.
Not today. She don't. She can have a name when she's helpful. Until now, she's got a hand around the back of her neck, gently shaking her because she's not answering fast enough. And the hand's about to stop being gentle. I'm about to shake her for real. I'm bigger than her.
It's true, but I feel like.
Do I look like someone who will not shake a long hobo? I will shake the shit out of her. Answer me, Becca.
Oh, I think it's P. Diddy. I can't remember. I googled Puffy and it didn't come up, and I was like, what the fuck?
Look, Sean will be whatever I call him, and I haven't kept up. Your name was Puff Daddy when I was 17, and you're gonna be Puff Daddy till I'm 70 because I'm not keeping up with
John. I'm just gonna call you John. That's where we are in my life. Fuck you, John. Copy. Image. Oh, come on. I love that GIF. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm putting it in chat for people who don't know the GIF that we're talking about. That's what's happening in this scene. I said in real life. No, in this scene. Like Becca does she's thinking about it. She's like, raw energy doesn't interact well with fleshy beings, organic beings. Also, actually, what is inside of your? Yeah, what's in there? What do you call that? Oh, that's gross. So Becca's like doing a thing where she's trying to explain something. Actually, no, she's gonna do the thing. Actually, I know it's. So you know when Scorchit starts saying like a bunch of fancy, intelligent, like complicated things, and you're like explaining to me like I'm 5, but then Scorchit continues to explain it to you, and it's still a PhD.
Uh-huh.
She's trying to explain to you what the crystal is, and you're just like, I don't. I mean, you actually no, you're a doctor.
So I can follow along at, okay, if they're at a PhD level, instead of following along at like 8th grade, I'm following along at like high school Chem 2. So I'm maybe getting some of it.
Oh, well,
but
no.
I'm annoyed enough that I'm now going to shake her real hard.
Basically, so you know, it's basically a Skyrim gallstone.
I was thinking it was a freaking gallstone.
It's basically their body. It's the stuff that comes from your, well, in this particular case, our appendix, but like other places in a skyworm, and it solidifies into a thing, and it becomes the crystal, and then they expel it from their body because, hey, I don't want this.
That's way better than when I thought everyone was snorting poops. Way better.
Yeah, it's not
poop. Gallstones all day.
It's just puke. It's just bile.
I was thinking ambergris, but
I don't know what ambergris is.
it's a substance made by whales that eat a lot of like crustaceans and krill and stuff.
Well,
And in order to get the sharp bits to not hurt their innards, they sort of coat it in this waxy substance, and then it causes it to float around in the ocean, and it's coveted because it's good in perfume.
It's the nastiest pearl. It really is.
It is the nastiest, most valuable thing you could probably find.
Sorry, I'm making a note. Okay, I just need to write a note because I was going to forget that particular piece of information. So that's, you now know what the crystal is, and you now know that she's basically touching a giant solidified version of bile, but that conducts energy, though the energy that it's conducting is currently an unknown to you. Because despite understanding the health part of that, you didn't understand any of the magic part of that.
Right. Absolutely. I completely understand the gallstone point. I do not understand the touch. What the fuck does the gallstone have to do with this? Also, Verity shove, did it actually knock Kira loose, or did it just kind of make her wobble like a weevil?
No. Kira's been knocked loose. Kira's still having a moment with the universe. They are still having a weird
That's
one.
fine.
The power is still surging through you. The connection has not been broken.
Okay, that's not
hear
fine.
the voice
It's
of
fine now.
God.
It's not fine.
Yeah. That not touching it did not solve the problem. Sorry, Kira.
It's quite alright. I'm enjoying being able to feel everything in the universe.
Every single thing in the universe, forever and ever. Well, not forever. Everything in the universe that has previously happened, at the very least.
I feel this energy. I can move it around however I wish.
Think more like a 90 frames per second animated movie of 5 minutes ago. And then 10 minutes ago, then 15 minutes, and it just keeps going back to the beginning of time.
Amazing.
It doesn't go forward, it only goes backwards. Sorry, I'm not giving you psychic precognition. That's too much effort on my part. Sarah, do you have anything else for our before you, and then?
Yeah, I don't like the fact that I understood enough to understand that being physically separated, whatever was happening is still happening. So I'm gonna march Lung Hobbit over to Sorsha and her bird and tell her to please just keep an eye on her. If she moves, set her on fire so I can go pick up Kira.
I can do that.
Thank you. All right, and now I'm gonna.
And Sorcha just makes eye contact and is a little bit on fire and just grinning.
I mean, you have to be on fire because your bird is still trying to eat the crystal. That hasn't stopped.
Oh yeah, Sorcha's just emitting like she's has the bird properly restrained and is basically gently has her hands over one hand over the bird's head and is just emitting a lot of light for the bird to eat. She is feeding the bird.
So while that is happening, you saw Kira touch the crystal. You saw Verity shove her away from the crystal. You see that Kira still. What color are Kira's eyes?
Green.
What?
Green.
No, now they're black. They are definitely. There's no green left. It's just pupil. It is just pupil. There is no. Oh wait, is that right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Super dilated.
Yeah, you're seeing. You're seeing. There's a lot of light happening here. It's very bright in your brain. Anyway, so Sorcha, what are you doing? Kira's having a moment with the universe, communing.
Sorcha is really just focused on getting her bird to calm down. There aren't any immediate threats.
Yeah, nothing's trying to kill you that you know of.
He's cradling little Icarus close and trying to give comforting words and feeding it lots and lots of light. In fact, she's using different colors of light, feeding it all sorts of different things because she doesn't know what colors it likes to eat.
I mean, that's fair.
So she's making sure that it gets the entire light spectrum, a nice array. You know, make sure to set up that proper thing so it gets proper UVB. If there's anyone who keeps reptiles,
but
it's a joke.
No, I did, but it took me a minute to get there. I was just like, was that an art school reference?
No, it was a reptile. Reptiles need proper a light bulb that emits proper UVB in order to keep them healthy if they don't have natural sunlight.
I was thinking about photography and getting your colors right when you take a picture.
I mean that too. That works as a reference too.
Cool.
It's a multi-leveled reference.
Yes, that's fair. So Becca, who's now been freed from Saren's clutches, does what Sorcha does and pulls out a notebook and starts taking taking notes on the current situation. You can't see her notes clearly because obviously there's a bunch of, but in the background you know that she's what's the word? Chronicling this new bit of information about her experiment and her research and all that stuff. She now has a first person experience, or a secondhand experience from someone else who's touched the crystal.
As well. She has touched the crystal.
Actually, no, you do know that. Yes, that is true. You know that Becca has touched the crystal before.
I'm also high as balls, so I cannot relay this.
That's true. So yeah, when you make Verity, when you shoved Kira, they are non-responsive. They literally it's like shoving a sleepy toddler. Actually, no, it's not even like shoving a sleepy toddler.
Shove a lot of sleepy toddler.
It's weak.
Because to be fair, I shoved my fair share of sleepy toddlers when my kid was
I never shoved I don't even know what a toddler actually is, to be honest. I don't quite understand.
Heavy and mad, mostly. Heavy and mad.
Yeah, I don't understand what age is. I don't, they're a baby and then they're in kindergarten. That's all I understand.
2.5 to 4.5 kids.
Never interacted with one of those in my entire 31
They're
years.
so much fun.
Never interacted with one of those.
With toddlers are either, it depends on the toddler. Some of them are absolute monsters and some of them are just a lot of fun. And some of them are absolute monsters, but they're fun monsters. And they're it's not horrible to
all of that. The
Yes.
same toddler can go from savage to smacking you in the face to kissing your boo-boo and telling you they love them in a second. Jumping on furniture, then kissing your boo-boos. They're savages and they're the sweetest and funniest people. They're all of it.
They are
You never know what you get.
Encapsulation of humanity.
Imagine, but no, specifically, imagine with Kira when you pushed her. Actually, no. You know what it's like? drunk frat boy, but like not the shitty drunk frat boy, the drunk frat boy that turned into like I have no bones. Like specifically the one, like we all met one at least once in our life who's so drunk, like they're like laying on the floor, like they're standing there, but once they're horizontal, there's no getting up after that. That's just like, they are now one with the floor. The floor is their, that is their home.
Just ragdoll, right? Like
yeah, like you have no bones. Like you were like the idea of my body should have resisted that. Like I should have like tensed. None of that.
Havoc physics.
I'm moving my.
No one got that joke. That's fine.
I don't no. Sorry. But
So Kira melted to the floor.
yeah,
It's not even a sack of potatoes.
Also, as a side note, the floor is kind of. Well, you're in a stomach.
Fleshy.
Flesh. It's still fleshy. It's still fleshy. I think I told you that last time you were here.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh.
But like,
Verity is like,
like
"Don't-
it's like
nobody
touching-
touch that. Nobody touch that. And she's
It's
just
like-
gonna bend over Kira and do the wake up.
You're being smacked while high.
Oh. No.
She might give you a safe word. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna like kind of sit up and then just flop into a hug of Verity.
Sorcha has made the executive decision to make things worse.
Okay.
And she's going to like, what is Icarus calmer now that being fed all sorts of colors?
Icarus is calm like you gave a toddler sugar and they're crashing. But they haven't gotten to the tantrum part yet.
Okay.
No.
She's gonna
there is-
swaddle Icarus and put the bird back in the bag. Walk over.
Uh-huh.
Is there a hole in the bag?
I don't know,
what
is
you're
there a
trying to
hole in
say?
your bag?
No.
He was trying to get out of your bag, but I think he just opened like the regular door.
Yeah.
Door, whatever the fuck you call
She's
things.
going to ensure that Icarus is secure.
Okay. Like zip the bag closed this time.
Yeah, it is buttoned closed, yes.
Okay. No, you can eat a button. That's not secure enough. But Icarus is. That's fine. He doesn't have thumbs.
Yeah. She's gonna go over to Kira. She's gonna hold her finger out and make it glow and start moving it around.
Wait.
Oh my
what?
gosh, did you touch this as well? If you haven't, you
What?
should.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You know those light pens, like
Uh-huh.
like you know how like she's drawing shapes in the air with a little line of light that sort of
Uh-huh.
like trails behind her glowing finger sort of thing
Uh-huh.
with magic, and
Uh-huh.
she's like writing words in cursive and making
Uh-huh.
fun shapes and
Uh-huh.
This is the best thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
and just being endlessly
Wait,
amused.
wait, to Kira or to the crystal?
To Kira.
Oh, I think I'm gonna communicate with the crystal because I'm like, it's a crystal. It's not sentient that you were
No,
aware
no,
of.
she's doing it to Kira
Oh, okay, we're good.
by making making things infinitely worse.
Yeah, Kira, someone's shining bright, pretty, like flashing lights in front
Yeah,
of
it's
you.
the best thing I've ever seen. Except for the second ago when I saw the whole universe. That was kind of better. Have you touched the crystal, Sorcha? Because you should as well. You should see this.
Sorcha's going to just make more colors
In
and more
fact-
sparkles.
In fact, and I'm going to turn back to go touch the crystal again.
I'm not gonna stop you.
But
I am
I'm
still
still kind of holding on to Verity. So I'm like kind of leaning and I've got my arm around and I'm going to walk there, but I'm not letting go of Verity. So I'm probably not going to get
When
very
you say
far.
try to walk, here's my question. When you say try to walk, how have you actually managed to get to your feet, or do you think you're walking, but really kind of like worming it?
Yeah, that one, the latter. Definitely, like, this is also how I should move all the time. This is so fast, and I don't know why I don't always move like this. It's much better. Come, Verity, come on, you should touch it as well. I'm just wiggly worming in like Verity's grass.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Kira up now because at this point I know what I've got. We've done enough freaking I'm too highs up on Geldspar. I know what too high looks like. I know she's just gonna try to worm her way through for the next couple hours, many hours. She's gonna think she's on her feet while she's rolling sideways. So I've scooped her up, at which point I turn to Sorsha and go, "Where's my lung hobo, Sorsha?"
She's not there. She was taking notes. I can tell you what she's doing right now, but she isn't there.
I know what she's doing right now. She's running like hell.
No,
she's
not.
running home.
Yes, she did go home. She
ran like hell before I could snatch her by her neck again.
She did not go home. She was just like, I have like new documentation that I need to make.
She couldn't have gone far.
No, she literally just went home. You know, like, here's the thing. Except for that hole in the Skyworm side, there is no other place to go. Like, there's the way you came, and then out of the Skyworm wound.
Well, you guys, we should go. Let's go this way, and I'm gonna turn and not really be going anywhere, but go like we should go back out the way I went before. There is an amazing view. You can see like the whole of Geldspar, and we can stand on a Skyworm. This way, follow me.
You can see under Geldspar. Like you look
the whole of Geldspar and the whole of the world as well.
That's fair.
I kind of want to see this view, guys.
Yes, but don't we have to find the hobo first?
Becca, not a hobo. I feel like hobos involve like trains.
If Verity is just taking Saren's word. Just can we find that weird person? Because Sasha was not supposed to let that weird person go.
We should take her to see the view from the top of the Skyworm as well. I think she would like it.
You know what? I think that's a great idea, Kira.
Yes.
Let's take her to see the view.
Let's go. And I just point whilst I'm in.
Sorsha is so excited.
Okay, yeah, you're still being carried by Sarah, as far as I'm aware.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go see the view. Sorsha's just gonna zip over to her house. And she's gonna knock she's not gonna pound, she's gonna knock politely on the door. Hello? You in there?
You hear like someone like yell something, but it's like indistinguishable. Like it is non-specific words in the language that they speak in Emberwind.
Can I come in? Is that okay?
More non-distinguishable words in whatever language they speak in Emberwind.
So Sorsha's going to crack the door and be like, "Can I come in? Is this okay? Hello? Hello?"
And now that you're in, you can hear that she's like... Okay, so when I'm doing research about something, I talk to myself. I have personally, in this day and age, I use Otter. Way back in the old days, I had a... Somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. Anyway, I had a little tape recorder that I would use to clearly record myself talking, that then I would then listen back. So what's happening is Becca is talking to herself, or at least speaking out loud, though who she is speaking to you don't know because she's the only person that you know is here. about the fact that Kira has touched the crystal. She's out loud speculating on the long-term side effects of someone who's never interacted with crystal, as far as she knows, touching the crystal.
Sorcha is just immediately going to go into full, like, you know, Professor Sorcha analytical, you know, tech, that kind of mode.
I'm a librarian, someone's speaking research to me.
And she's going to actually, like, come over and start responding to that, and, you know, talking about theorizing and stating observations with both the crystal's effect on other people as well as the corrupted crystal's effects, and just start making, like, counterpoint observations and talking about Kira's behavior versus other people who have had contact with crystals and stuff like that.
So let's see.
Nerdy kinship.
It's true, you've made friends. Saren, Verity, Kira, you were behind Sorcha. You come into their wild and complete speculation about the long-term effect of direct contact with a crystal, with a specifically direct contact with a newly formed, it is specifically newly formed, highly radioactive, or rather emitting radiation, I guess is better, raw radiation, and has not been, what's the word for it? Undiluted. Diluted? Yeah, undiluted.
Verity, we are of a similar height. You're like an inch shorter than me at like 6 feet, correct? Cool. Yep. I'm about to hand you Kira. Hold this, please.
Hold this, yes. I will hold Kira.
I'm gonna walk over
like a wormlet.
Yeah, hold my wormlet. I'm gonna walk over to where Sorcha and Lung Hobo, she can have a name when she acts right, where they are nerding out, and I'm gonna grab a random bag, because if she's just like Sorcha, she's got a random bag to shove her books in. I'm gonna shove another bag at Sorcha and tell her to grab the 5 most important looking things she sees, and I'm gonna snatch Becca up. We're rough. We're gonna take her to see the view, just like you requested.
Oh God, are we grinding my poor?
Oh, oh yeah, no, I'm getting ready to dangle her out of freaking wormhole. She's coming with us, and she doesn't seem like she's gonna want to do that. I got questions. Exactly. I have questions, and she's not answering them. Sorcha, I need you to grab 10 very important books, please, and then let's go check out this view.
I'm holding her very
How do I know what's important or not? I haven't read any of these. Sorcha's going to start picking up books and looking and, like, actually opening them and flipping through them.
Grab the ones it looks like she's touched the most and the least.
Hey, Verity.
What kind of books are there in
snacks?
Well, I'm making a list and I have to come up with 10 books.
I hear your munchies. Yes, we will.
Okay, good.
Sorcha's in charge of that. Just give her a minute.
Okay, good.
She's going to quickly leaf through, but she's probably going to take a lot of, like, notebooks and journals and, like, you know, like, collections of research notes.
Wait. You picked up a journal, you said?
I'm assuming that if she's doing science-y stuff, she probably has, like, compiled journals of theories and such, full of chicken scratch.
No. I mean, yes, but no. Hold on a second. Thanks for doing the thing. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can find where I wrote. Oh, there it is. Shit. What episode was that?
Like, Sorcha knows what she's supposed to be looking for. Usually. Maybe.
Damn it, how do I do the thing? I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Copy that. paste that.
Where are you pasting it?
I'm copying and pasting it in Discord because it's already in Discord. I'm just putting something so you can see it.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second, please.
Can't do that. Can't do that with the yawning. That will get me yawning. Middle of the day.
Can I do that? And we're gonna do that.
You know what would be the best idea, Verity? We should take some of that crystal back to Guild Spa, and then when we have people visit, we could have the crystal as well. It would be great. Oh, I think Oliver and people are going to come and visit soon.
Oh my god, please. Please take some of the crystal back with you and give it to Oliver, Trixie, and Beck, and Beatrix.
Yeah, she is totally now so high. She's talking to the cop about, you know, taking the drugs back home and giving them to everybody. Yeah. Verity is just gonna be like,
You're not like a cop though. It's not the same.
Yeah, love you too.
And I'm just gonna squish my face against her face.
Oh my god. Actually, do me a favor. Roll me a d6.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not good.
Uh-oh.
Listen, it's not a d12.
I got a 2.
Damn it. You're high for the next 2 days.
Oh my god. I love it. This is amazing.
Oh my.
If it was a d12, it would have been whatever hour. That's how many hours you would have been. But I figured
My gosh.
there's no d7.
Well, there is, because it's magic.
Oh, that's right. You did it on a computer, didn't you?
Yeah.
I could have just had you roll a d7. I wasn't thinking about that.
It's fine, because I that's a lot of days.
So
2 days. It's 48 hours from now.
Sorcha found another copy of these journals.
Sorcha found a complete copy of those journals.
So hers was incomplete.
No. Remember there were some blacked out pages?
Yeah, but she fixed that.
Yeah, but this was never ever damaged.
Oh,
Like, this is a pristine, undamaged copy of that book.
Sorcha's face is just so like you guys have seen Sorcha like happy, sad. You've seen Sorcha run just an absolute gambit of emotion, but you've never seen the absolute glow of sheer undiluted joy on her face right now as she just stares at like she would, if she was any happier, she'd be emitting like
Light?
she would be glowing with like warmth of a beautiful sunny day kind of levels of joy here. And she's just gonna turn and look at our captured hobo friend and be like, "You have a pristine journal." Oh.
True.
And she's just gonna step forward and try to give her a hug.
You know a thing where someone... Oh, actually, since Sarah is trying to grab Becca at the moment that this is occurring, so you know the thing that people do sometimes when they like duck one person and like shift another person into the spot that they were previously in? So she ducks Saren and your hug, and you are now hugging Saren.
Aw. Hello, Saren. And Saren's gonna get a big hug.
1 minute.
It doesn't
Sorcha.
last. She knows Sarah's angry, but Saren's still gonna get a hug.
You're being aggressively hugged.
I'm gonna pat her on the top of the head because it's quicker to pat her than try to pry her off. But I'm getting out. What do I gotta roll? Because I'm getting there.
She's gonna let go of Saren so that Saren doesn't like. She knows better than to get in Saren's way because she will get run over.
So the thing what it is. The way Becca dodged you, it was like the casual. It's a combination of the casual I'm accustomed to, or rather, I'm dodging my aunt's kissing my cheek kind of dodge. You know the like, or your grandmother handing you candy where it looks like you're gonna take it, but then suddenly you're just not there, and don't know what just happened to that. So the more aggressive I want to say you are in your attempts to ascertain her person, the more outlandish her very casual let's see. Is it down here? Her very casual escape misdirections, that sort of thing.
See, but the reason that works with your family is because you're a child and your family doesn't want to do you violence, and I don't care at all if I do her violence. I'm about to snatch her up by her hair and toss her on the ground. Now I'm annoyed. Now she's doing the toddler don't want to eat.
Yeah. So let me see something. I didn't make a stat sheet, so please don't get in a fight.
Oh, hush, Nightbot.
What's Nightbot yelling at me about?
No, Nightbot's yelling at me because I posted a link.
Oh, okay.
It's just a comical gif of someone dodging someone trying to get caught.
About? There's nothing to be scared of.
Did the link get deleted?
No, I see it.
No, it's still there.
No, it's still there. Okay. It just tells you. It doesn't like do anything. So, how sensitive to magic are you?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking Saren, because Saren is the one trying to grab you.
Pretty good. I mean, I'm a druid, so I'm a magic user.
Okay. I'm trying to find. Oh, actually, you know what I'll do?
She's gonna make me mad, and I'm about to use the spell in her house.
So the thing about there it is. That's what she's using. Okay. I was like, I know it's in here. When every time you get close to her and she does the little dodging thing, you sort of like the way magic sort of feels in the universe. You feel that. Like you feel it's just like a casual little flicker of. And no one on our team is an invoker, right?
No one's an invoker.
No.
Okay, that's what I was checking. So invokers have this wonderful little class action called Phase Walk. It allows them to move from teleport to a target square. Specifically to any unoccupied target square. And so every time, basically, if her house was a giant hex grid, it's not. Don't make me draw a hex grid, please. Please don't fight her in her own house. I only wrote down her class in like 3 things, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm a pain in the ass. I double down. I can feel her using the magic, even if I can't tell what she's doing. And I cast Rustling Entanglement. So the next time she does her little slippery shit, she ends up wrapped in vines. Gross lung vines.
You mean arteries?
Yes.
I'm just saying that's what those are, and you know it.
Why would you do that?
I
it's
like
horrible.
the word lung vines.
Yeah, they're cool.
Because the bitch went old still. What do you mean, why would I do that? I told her hold still, and she said no, and I said bet.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay, so hold on a second while I. God damn it.
I will fuck this whole Skyworm up at this point.
No, it's fine.
I
I'm
will
not
flip
mad.
a table.
I'm not
I will
upset.
burn down
I'm
her
not
shack. Okay.
You're gonna fight in the Skyworm. It's okay. This is fine. We're gonna get in a fight in a giant Skyworm because the Skyworm is gonna be fine with that.
Or she can just hold still.
Listen,
But no, she's the one feeling froggy.
Why are you so mean to my poor, like every person? You're just like, how can I?
Because somebody fucked around and told me I got 13 crits today. I'm invincible. Bye.
Oh my god, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. Hold on a second. I can't remember the answer to this. And I have to look it up every single time. Oh, so if a Skyrim gets into indigestion, I'm pretty sure you just vomit. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, right?
I'm in a lung. I don't care. I'm not in a stomach. Bleh.
Yeah, we are in the lungs.
That's why she's a lung hobo.
Oh, wait a second. I did that wrong. Okay. Oh no, actually, we're gonna go with that. Okay, so yeah, earthquakes is probably a good enough. Oh, I can't have these all open at the same time, you bastards. I'm making her sheet as we speak. Because that's fine. What did I give you the? Okay, have I always given? Okay, I have. So let's see. Oh, and my printer's broken.
I refuse to be scared of someone who lives in a lung. I refuse.
She lives in a thing that wants to kill her all the time. This is a great idea, trying to kill her on our home turf. It'll be fine.
Oh, that's my dog.
Yes.
Sorcha is going to just be. Saren, is this a good idea?
It's too late. It's already happening. She's already entangled.
I know, but Sorcha's say like.
No, I'm listening. You can.
No, it's probably not a good idea. There's us and her. There's us and her. We don't know the way out. This bitch knows. Someone knows the way out, and it's us or her, and it's not us, so it's her.
Wait, what? Oh.
Darren is also not thrilled to be in the worm. She is mayhaps freaking out a little bit too. Now she's mad. But unlike Verity, who's just willing to pet Kira, I'm gonna fight my way out the worm, and I can't fight the worm, so I'm gonna fight the bitch in the worm.
But she's still here. Does that mean she doesn't know the way? We got to figure out.
We're beyond that now. It's beyond me. This is a Wendy's.
This is beyond me.
Sarah, it's okay. Sorcha's just going to try to reach up quite a bit because Sorcha's very small compared to Sarah, to just rub her back and just be like, it's a heated massage.
Oops. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say is happening. Oh, let me sit up. Oh, my pillow. I just fixed my chair pillow. It's okay. You've entrapped her in these arteries. And she's looking at you like you walked into her house picking a fight in her own home. So that P. Diddy, that gift that happened earlier, same Same look. Same exact look. And I'm going to... Can I do... Okay, yeah. No, I'm going to click on... Okay, I can't. Okay. So you're having this she hasn't reacted, so you have time to have a conversation around her about the choices that you're about to make, and she's going to allow you to have this conversation because she doesn't really want to fight you, and Kira's high as fuck, and she lives here, and you're in a Skyworm.
Saren.
I'm just...
I know you don't have very much patience when people are being annoying.
She's not being annoying.
Really? Because I'm annoyed.
To you. When people are being annoying, let me handle this. Let me handle this. I got this. Just come on. It's okay. What you should maybe sit down, drink some water, and I'll make tea later. I'll make tea later.
Tea.
I'm good at making tea. She's gonna hold up her hands and they're gonna be on fire.
What?
I'm good at making tea. I can heat the water for making tea.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yes. I'm assuming
I will release the spell. I will release the spell because everyone's just looking at me with big eyes.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm saying that I am... sorry, my mother's calling me. I will... Oh, can you hear that?
No.
Okay, cool. I'll call you...
Also, it's nothing personal. My eyes are just really big generally right now.
All right, wait, sorry. Is the West saying it or Kira saying that?
I mean, no one's saying it, but that's yes. Please let Kira be reacting to my fourth wall conversation. Please.
I do like that idea. Yeah, she just gets the fourth wall because she can hear the universe.
It's true. The thing about it is, again, you haven't stopped seeing you're seeing less of the universe. Like, it's not like playing currently. It's like on a delay. It's like it's on a delay. It's like it. So yeah, if Saren had this thought, you then respond to the thought that Saren is having. But like 5 seconds, like you're actually having a conversation. Like you actually heard it out loud.
But yes, the fact of the matter is one of my party is unable to really assist. Another one of my party is holding Kira. And quite frankly, I think Sorsha might just attack both of us if I fight too hard in this shack because she hasn't had a chance to sort through everything. So at the moment, I'm going to release it. But if she jumps, I'm going to hit her hard.
Why would she jump?
Because I don't trust her.
There's nowhere to jump.
And because she's mad at me. If she jumps at me, I didn't
even jump out. I think I meant jump leave or jump put my hair up in a ponytail and get the Vaseline out. I was confused.
Yeah, no, that second one. If she decides that she's gonna try to come at me because I love ordering her, it's back on. I'm standing down momentarily.
Okay.
Let's make tea. How about tea? Do you like tea?
Yes.
Friend, do you like tea?
Becca will when you release the entangle, she brushes herself off. Again, they were arteries because you're in a lung, and those are the only vines available. I'm just putting that out there. And goes, yes, I have a kettle in the kitchen.
Ooh, a proper kettle.
It was in my bag.
Sorcha's just going to go into the kitchen and start prepping the kettle. And she'll walk out. She's holding the kettle by the bottom, and it's there's like, it's clearly very hot in her hand. She's just holding it. And doing sorts of things. Just be like, who has the tea? Or do I have the tea?
That's a great question.
Sorge is gonna. You know what?
Apparently,
Sorge
it's in your bag.
Yeah. She'll.
Because we did make sure that we packed back at the Baron's house.
That's true.
Yeah. Sorge will rummage around, get the tea, make the tea.
So I'm reading chat, and I was telling them that Becca gets food from the interdimensional portal that's in their fridge.
That's fair.
That's it. It's just an interdimensional portal.
We know her name is Becca, right? She said her name was...
You know her name is Becca because you reckon, oh, Kira, you're high as fuck. You didn't tell them, did you?
No, she did not.
I did say you're the lady's daughter, but I don't know if I said the name. I don't think I said the name.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Do you, like from the other room, do you have a mug that I could give you your tea in? Like, are there cabinets? Because Sorcha would be going through the cabinets. She has like, she's not touching anything she shouldn't, but she has no regard of like.
There are, so I'm gonna say she has like it's like they're cabinets. There's like a thing that looks like it functions as a sink. It is not like a regular sink, but like you can like it's like a giant tub where it has a hose on it. Like she has fashioned a sink. Even if it's the kind that you have to like manually pour out like a tub. And she has cabinets, but not like a lot of them. It's just like, and they're not like cabinets. They're like floor cabinets. They're chests of things. But it's like it's enough for like one person. So it's like 4 cups, 4 plates, 4 bowls.
Sorcha's gonna pour her a mug of tea and then like pour everyone else in their travel cups because travel cups.
Fair. So we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, you're gonna decide whether you're actually gonna get in a fist fight with this woman, because I have now finished her character sheet. So if you want to get in a fist fight with her, we now can.
Or we can have tea.
Or you can have tea and have a conversation about why she lives in a sky worm. And Kira, come back with your 3 secret questions.
Okay.
You don't have to answer them now, but I'm just saying you should come up with them so I can think of the answers and come back to you with them. But we will be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. I can't guarantee because my mother just called me, so I have to figure out what she wants. And actually, my boss called me. We'll say 10 minutes. I have to make 2 phone calls. But we'll be back. We'll be back. We're back. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
What's oils? Oils. Well, no, we lost. Oh, never mind. We lost Val. But that's perfectly normal. Invisible oils. Skin, fur. You didn't lose me for listen. I just saw a face disappear, and I thought someone. Sorry. So Kira, being high as fuck and seeing the universe, gets 3 secret questions, which I am, as I mentioned prior to our break, answering. And one of the questions I actually have, I already had a planned answer for. I didn't have to think about it. I was like, oh wait, that's what's happening this entire time. But I have to make a cat reference, and I don't know how to describe the thing. Okay, there. So tea has been made. Tea is at sir. You are all having I've never seen Downton Abbey in my entire life. Not even a single episode, even in passing. I only know I think Thomas is the one character's name in that entire thing that I know, and I think he's gay and a butler. Is that right?
I have no idea.
Oh, one of my friends is really, really into that particular character, and he's always talking about them, and I'm just like, I don't. I read them because they're excited about it, but I don't retain any of the information. However, imagine a Downton Abbey where the downtown people and the uptown people are together having tea. After the uptown people just try to drown the downtown people in there. It's if in Parasite, I've never seen Parasite either, but if the 2 families had to get together for dinner in their house that they share but didn't know they shared. It's awkward as fuck. That's what's happening. Becca's not going to say anything. She's going to drink her tea and write notes.
Is she talking out loud to herself in between sips?
More talking out loud and less sips. She's doing the thing, so when you go to take a sip and the cup is in your hand, but then you start writing and talking, but the cup is in your hand, and you're like...
Yeah, Sorcha is going to start counterpointing again, which is also going to give her room and time to actually take sips.
No, it's not that she can't sip, it's that even if she's listening to you, she's still writing and thinking, and she doesn't remember to do the thing. It's like how I put food in the microwave yesterday to make breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I did not eat the food that I put in the microwave until 10 o'clock at night. Oof. Not that I wasn't hungry during the several hours in which I did not eat anything between 9 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock at night. It's that when I remembered to get the food, I then started doing something else immediately after.
Yeah, I've done that.
So basically, whenever she thinks to take a sip of the tea, she immediately starts doing the opposite of taking a sip of the tea. She should sip the tea when you're talking, but she's listening, not sipping a tea, and then when you stop talking, she starts talking and doesn't sip the tea. It's a very situation.
So, Sorcha will keep her tea warm.
She will never notice that it doesn't get cold.
Yeah, but I mean...
The thought is appreciated, but the subtle politeness of the action is lost on her.
That's fine. Sorcha is doing it the same for her own because she's not sipping that much either.
So they're having this nerdy conversation about, mostly radiation. And the long-term effects of radiation.
So Kira has downed her tea in pretty much one go. Like she's taken like one sip and then been like, oh, I can't stop drinking, and just drained it to the bottom. And then whilst they're having this conversation, because I'm assuming she's still sat near Verity, maybe leaning on her a bit.
I feel like you're still being carried.
Quite possibly.
I feel like if they could have, they would have made one of those Bjork things.
And we like sat down in her house.
You mean a baby Bjorn?
A baby Bjorn with Kira in it.
I don't know, but yes, the Swedish thing.
Yes, baby Bjorn.
Oh my god.
It was either that or like the thing that you put the leash and you put your kid on when they take them to Disney, but you want them to have the illusion of freedom. Your choice. Had you been swaddled or leashed?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
I guess it's not up to me.
Baby Bjorn is infinitely more funny.
It's up to you.
I don't know.
Person.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, okay. I'll put this, okay. Baby Bjorn?
It has a J in it, but it's pronounced.
Yeah, I found it. I mean, you do. There's probably like another regular person word for the thing.
Okay.
I picture a person wearing.
It's a backpack, but it's not. What it is it's a combination backpack harness that you wear and you strap your baby to the front of you.
It's a baby carrier. It's a baby carrier.
No, it's a backpack that you put a baby in, but you put it on your chest, not your back.
Where have you acquired one of these from?
You can get it at Walmart.
No, I mean in the Skyworm. There's no Walmart in the Skyworm.
You can make them out of fabric. To be honest, like people all it is basically like they make like DIY like nature hipster ones that are literally just giant pieces of cloth with like an O-ring to like tighten it. It's very like new agey. I use cloth diapers for my baby. We like breastfeed until they have teeth, people. You should not breastfeed your children if they have teeth. I've never had children, but I feel like if they have teeth, it's too long.
They get teeth really early. Teeth start coming in between 4 and 6 months.
Yes. You just got to teach them not to do it.
Teeth are early as hell. That said, I bailed as soon as my boy had teeth. I said, no, bye, out, get a bottle.
12 months. I made it 12 months.
No, bless your heart. I made it 4 months, 2 weeks, 3 days.
Then she weaned herself because she had a double ear
in
infection.
case y'all are wondering how long I've held on to that number. I've held on to that number for 13 years. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Woo.
Yes, you can use them for cats, actually.
Yes.
Baby Bjorn carry. They make them for pets. The pet ones are like super awkward and like kind of slingy. Oops. It looks like this. Okay, wait. Okay. Fuck you, Amazon. Now I'm making weird things on Amazon.
Kira
I found the best one. I found the best one. Hold on. I found the best one. How do you share something from Etsy? How does one share? Copy image?
Kira has definitely just been like, it's fine, I can walk, it's fine, and will not like allow any assistance, but she's also not very able to walk. So she's just leaning on someone. Very much.
This is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. In fact, I'm gonna put one in my cart for future reference. Because I want it. I don't need it. I'm sure my cats would hate it, but fuck that. We're buying it anyway.
That's adorable. No, now I want to put Kira in a little bunny ear box.
Wait, hang on, I want to see.
You guys will look at that. Oh!
So cute.
The most ridiculous.
Okay, that's pretty damn cute.
Anyway, that's a baby Bjorn. But then you never seen a Disney child leash?
No.
Oh my god, that's purely an American thing. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Well, I mean, I can get from the context.
On a backpack with a leash on it so that the kids can't get away from you. My German friend had 2 under 5, actually 2 under 3, alone in an airport. So she got them both tiny backpacks that have a harness in the front and click. and it has a leash on the back so they wouldn't run away in the airport from her, because they were both runners.
I mean, specifically, I know the first time I ever heard of them were people who take their kids to Disney and want to give their kids the illusion of freedom where they can wander freely, but like you can't actually go anywhere. You're leashed to your parent. I mean, and kindergartners, I know they use them for kindergartners. Sometimes they'll put them around their waist so they can be permanently buddied to one another so they don't wander separate.
I hate that. I hate the 2 foot tall chain gangs. Oh my God, drives me nuts.
It's bad. It's so
Like
bad.
I understand the safety concern, particularly since in America, I don't know how big y'all's classrooms are, but our average classroom size is like 30 freaking kids now.
Yeah.
So I understand you have 1 adult and 30 children. Yes, you chain gang them, but Jesus fucking Christ. These are not runaway slaves. They're 4.5. Please.
Actually,
Yeah,
to be fair,
that makes me really uncomfortable. I'm not a fan.
They did not ask to be there. They would run if they could. They did not ask to be there. They would like to leave, but they can't.
No.
When I was a
most
kid, I
preschoolers
never
don't
ran
leave.
because I knew that if I didn't run and I was good, I'd get ice cream.
Most preschoolers don't want to run. It's actually a real small number of preschoolers who are runners. Most of them love being in preschool.
I don't remember anything about school being fun. Anyway, let's not talk about my childhood trauma.
Mine have to hold onto a rope, and oh my God, do they get in trouble if they ever let go of the loop?
Exactly.
You have to loop and rope train them, and you got to bring out the daddy voice if they let go.
Those
Because
words,
if one of them runs, I'm gonna get fired.
Don't mean. Listen, you said those are like not related in any way, shape, or form to what you're talking about, and I would like to put that out there before we get back on target of Kira, the person. I mean, to Wes, the person. Would you like to be swaddled or leashed?
I like neither of these ideas.
I like the baby Bjorn. I think it's hilarious.
Okay.
I want Sarah to have a baby Bjorn with Kira in it. This is the greatest highlight of the entire season.
Hilariously enough, if we have to climb out of here, I will have to actually tie you to me, Kira.
Yeah. I feel like
You
at
are
this
going to
point-
get baby
yeah.
Bjorn at some point.
At this point, no, because I think we're sat in the house, right? But yes, when we try and climb, it will have to happen.
I'm just saying. So currently, Kira has freedom of movement. She's not leashed or bejorned. So yeah. Sorcha and Becca are having a nerdy conversation about how you've been possibly dosed with you've been dosed with radiation, but they don't know the long-term effects because Becca's situation is different. Like everyone's a test subject is different, and also it was not a closed where like when they do like surveys for things, they make sure everyone's basically the same except when they need like variants. You were a variant that she wasn't expecting, so she has no fucking clue what's gonna happen. Also, yeah, you're still flopping around like a humanoid worm.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're only like a couple hours into your 48 hours of high.
It's the freest of movements. I am just flopping around in every direction with no restriction.
Please help.
Insert roadside picnic joke here. Anyway, after a while of this nerdy conversation, once things once the atmosphere has cooled down a little bit in terms of like tensions and stuff, Searcher will transition the conversation and eventually to, so why are you living in a Skyrim anyway? That seems like an interesting place for to settle down.
She looks at you. She gives you the. Actually, I'm gonna find the gift because I have the gift, and I have a folder full of them. In fact,
because I live at the library and there's so many things to read there and learn, but like, I mean, I get the appeal of it. It's nice and quiet, and it's away from people, and also it's in a a scientific marvel, but Why not live next to the worm, or on top of the worm, or not? Why the lung?
Well, it was the only habitable space that I could. Um, when I got trapped in the worm, after much careful deliberation and some failed attempts at other locations, this was the least likely place to kill me for existing. And also, the crystal happened. Oh, you know what it's like?
That's fair.
So you're in the lungs. You know, okay, wait a second. I know what it is. I said it's a gallstone, but yes, it's a gallstone, but it's actually, I actually know a better thing. Oops, that's not a word. Oh, yes. I knew it. I didn't know why I didn't think about that. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. Basically, she can tell you that everything else tried to kill her, and this was the place that she was. The least attempt on her life had been made while living here.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, less things tried to kill me here than other places, so I stayed here. Unless I need to go someplace else, and then I went there, but I came back here.
We actually do need to properly leave the worm, though. We have places to be and things to do. Is there a way out that you know of?
I mean,
that won't kill us?
And then she stops. She does the Mal Reynolds thing that you mentioned that Nathan Fillion did earlier. I'm thinking, and I'm like, never mind.
I mean, if there is one that will kill us, I mean, you can submit that one and we can transition
run the foul of something hard, sharp, pointy, and it'll get a hole, and you can exit through any of the holes that it gathers, inflicts it upon itself.
Yeah, you're right. That is a terrible idea.
Yeah, just find a gaping wound that's big enough to fit a person and exit.
Do you think that it's possible to just walk out the mouth?
She does okay. I'm laughing at, okay. Can I find that? Does this exist? I don't know what this is from, but like, I need something better. Actually, have you ever seen Gilmore Girls?
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind. Okay. It's this. It doesn't matter, but it's this. I don't understand how the internet works. How do I do things like a normal human being? It's that GIF. I don't know why that GIF link is so big.
Yeah. It happens.
But she's not saying words, she's making that face.
Does it bite anything that tries to climb out of its mouth?
How do you describe?
It's full of spikes, probably.
It is full of spikes. There's that. That is the thing about it is you would think that the sharp, pointy bits would be the bad part, but it's actually yeah, that's what it is. What is that? No. Oh wait, I spelled that wrong. Is that how you spell it? No, that's how do you spell that word? I don't know how to spell saliva.
What, corrosive saliva?
Well, acidic corrosive saliva. Like, it's like, imagine an orange, but like pure orange. or lemon. Like, you'd probably be fine, but it'd burn. And then there's the sharp, pointy bits. It doesn't really chew its food so much as shred it, and then it dissolves.
I mean, that sounds pretty awful, but it doesn't seem as... I mean, as long as you can avoid the sharp, pointy bits, that doesn't seem fatal.
No, it just hurts a lot. You won't be dead, you'll just be in pain. Or you could just go from one of the holes in its side and hope you hit something that isn't death.
So, how do you navigate those portals? Do you have any idea?
Portals?
The ceiling portals that they fell through.
No,
Aren't
I'm
there
not
portals?
I know portals. She's saying portals. Becca's saying portals.
Yeah, there were portals on the ceiling. We came through one of them. That's how we got here.
Yes. That's how I got here. But they are... Have you traveled by portal before?
Yes.
Have you traveled far distances by portal before?
Was the previous one pretty far?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know that space that you occupy when you're going from point A to point B?
It's very goopy feeling.
Those portals have no paths.
I see.
Again, you could try. It could be fine. It could be death. Odds are in your favor, I guess. You have 3 choices.
Well, I mean, I've seen someone navigate one of those portals before, and they clearly navigated with intention.
Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that statement. Me, the GM, the storyteller, not Becca. The portals that you can navigate, that Jenny took you through, she created a path from portal A to portal B. The portals that exist in the worm exist, like, basically... It's like they are the effect of gas. Like having like bubble gas and like the bubbly feeling you get, and then the bubbles pop.
Yeah.
You get holes. Like, you ever had something with like holes in your lungs, like bronchitis?
Yeah.
It's like that. No one's making the path. Nature's causing the portals to happen in its body.
What Jenny did was she was able
to path
to
from point A to point B. Yes.
She created the path.
Correct.
So what Sorcha is...
She created a portal to a portal that she was aware that existed.
So Sorcha is going to say, like, she's never opened a portal before, but she saw Jenny create a path.
Correct.
Sorcha is going to be like, if I knew where a portal was, maybe I could make a path. Because she did figure out a lot of the theoretical mumbo jumbo.
Yes, that is true. If Sorcha knows the target destination, it's a quote a terrible person. It's like deliberation, destination, desire, or something like that for evaporation in Harry Potter.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Basically, you need to know where you're going, be sure that that's the place that you're going, and like then do it.
I could probably get us to a place of my
choosing. I don't know what the word is. I've never seen any of the movies, and I just read the words, so I can't pronounce half the things in that book. Anyway, what are you saying?
I believe I know where we could go. And if
I know what you're thinking. I swear to God.
I've seen someone make a portal before, so if there's one that already exists, I could probably direct us.
I, the storyteller, have no words for this situation. Becca does not know that about your union.
Who said she was going to the union?
We all know you get.
I have a much more comedic destination in mind.
You should tell me, but don't tell me because I want to be shocked and surprised at how terrible it is with everyone else.
I know, right?
What do I tell everyone else? Because I know it's gonna be terrible. Like I know it's gonna be terrible.
What does Becca think about this?
Becca. So here's the thing. Becca doesn't know where there are any other portals. She's not gonna tell you this, but if she could leave, she would leave. But she can't because she doesn't know how to. Like she doesn't know where to go. And the thing that she wants is here, so why would she leave? Because she's still doing her work. Like, it's okay, let me put it this way. You can sort of tell that Becca's the kind of person, if she was given the opportunity to leave with the ability to come back, she would leave and come back. But if her only choice was leave and never come back, she's not going to go with that.
Fair enough.
She hasn't just jumped out of the worm or gone out of its mouth because there's no guarantee that she can return. And she also does not know of any other portals that exist outside of the worm because she knows how the portals are formed.
Wait, she knows how portals are formed?
Yes.
Well, you've been studying portals. Do you know how to magically make a portal?
She does the she laughs. They are the combined gas give off of citrus and miasma.
But no, let me just. And Sorcha's gonna sit down and just. Becca's an invoker, right?
Yes.
She's just gonna go ham. Really deep explanation of all of her observations of how how when she saw the portals were created with the centipedes being summoned, the one they escaped through, all of the theorizing she did, and the fact that they told her theorizing was basically correct.
Yes.
So she has confirmation that this is basically correct.
Right, but
and then swapping information with Becca to get more get everything much more finely crafted because Becca's had a lot of these firsthand observations.
Okay. So they're talking about going through a portal that came out of the Skyworm's lungs in order to exit the current Skyworm that you are existing in. That's your new home, away from home. Also, by the way, Kira, I want to remind you that the alpaca and Applejacks are still in your house. Speaking of your home. Speaking of your home.
I'm so happy that there's an alpaca there.
Speaking of your home, just thought you'd like to know that the alpaca and Applejacks are still in your house.
So good, I have not forgotten.
Okay. I was just reminding you because remember, when you get home, it's been 2 days.
Oh,
they have munched everything.
They managed to get in. They can go outside. They'll go out and poop, at least.
I was more thinking about eating your stuff. I don't know anything about alpacas or horses.
Most of the stuff I've got is
they're vegan.
I believe it. Verity, Saren.
I have been sitting cross-legged on the floor, drinking the angriest tea you have ever seen. Have you ever seen somebody just real mad, drinking a soothing, warm beverage? Yes. That's what I'm doing. I'm mean mugging while mean mugging.
Valid choice.
Kira's gonna be like, Verity, Saren. When I saw everything, I was thinking about Fairy Friend, and then also about, the Baron and stuff. And then I realized, we were looking for Fairy Friend. Fairy Friend is in Baron Maddox's, basement. There's, some kind of crystal there. We should probably go and check it's alright. It's kind of like, I don't know. Seems to like it there. It's like rubbing up against some kind of crystal. I was gonna say before, but I forgot.
Okay. I'll take that into consideration.
Yeah, did you actually have any of the bad crystal in your house?
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if you got a horse high.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Someone just, it was just and then I was like, speculation.
Not good things, probably.
I think we should go find Fairy Friend, because I think Fairy Friend can, like, tell the energy from the crystals, like this one. It's like, maybe it, like, eats it, like that weird little bird guy eats the light. Maybe we all just eat the light, you know? In a weird way, it's kind of everything.
It is everything. With no light, you would all die.
Uh-huh.
Because there'd be no trees. And if there were no trees, then there's no oxygen. And then you suffocate, which is a sucky way to die, apparently.
And we grow food and stuff with it as well. It's all, like, still using the light of the crystal. So it's all the same thing. We all just kind of eat the light of the crystal, but, like, weirdly downstream, you know?
It's true.
I wonder what the crystal would taste like.
Would you like to find out?
No.
You sure?
No. There's no way that we're going to let her find that out.
Right? Like we would have to physically pick her up, carry it to her, and take her up to it. Not today.
You had some crits.
Not
you had
today,
some other
Satan.
successes to make it work.
Not today, Satan.
Satan is behind the wheel.
Well, he can get deep behind me, because not today, Satan. You're not licking it.
Nope. We ain't riding that worm all the way down there. Nope. She moves, we're going to sit on her.
Also, the Baron has a crystal in his house.
You knew that. I mean, I don't think you should have known that. You might have forgotten, both Kira and Zweb.
Yeah.
But you did know that.
Well, I didn't know if he'd kept it or not. It's the old one, right?
No, it's the new one.
But
The
the
old
new
one's still in
one.
Gelsbar. They haven't swapped them yet. Oh no, I'm lying to you. Sorry, I'm lying to you. Yes, it's the old one. They have
Yeah.
been swapped. He has the old one in his house.
Uh-huh, okay, yeah.
He has the old dying one.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, like, what are you gonna do with it? It's dying.
Well, you gotta figure out how to recharge it.
Jumper cables.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yes, what Sorcha's doing is she's seeing if with the magic she's looked at and the magic she understands, if it's possible to if she can't make a portal, then maybe, you know, Becca can, because Becca's an invoker.
Yes. She's really good at going from point A to point B.
Yeah. So if she can teach Becca to make a portal, then Becca can come back.
Yes. But first
That's
you
what
have to
Sorcha's
leave.
trying. That is Sorcha's goal here.
Why don't we just go back to that room with all the portals, and then we can just go climb up the wall, and then we could just poke our head through each portal until we find the right one.
Because Becca won't want to come back unless she knows she can come back, and if she can make a portal, she knows she can come back.
Well, if we find the right portal, we could just come backwards and forwards like a doorway, you know?
And if
Wait, you're not putting a door into the worm. That'd be.
No, but the portals are like a door, right? But you don't have to open it, you just kind of fall through it. It's still
And
a door.
if we
I mean,
can,
the worm seems like a valid neighborhood at this point. It's got a house. It's got a fridge.
It's got one house. Don't come gentrifying my worm.
and if we can get through
Fuck
the,
you.
Don't come gentrifying them. You're bringing the people from the upper rocks down to the basement rocks.
God.
You already had a great view and suddenly you want to move in. I see you people.
Okay. The fact remains, the worm's about to be gentrified anyway, because if you don't think, first of all, I still don't trust that Becca's not an outpost. There's a refrigerator there. She didn't build the refrigerator. She couldn't have built the refrigerator. How does she know? How does she get the food out of it? So, I don't know yet.
I'm just saying, because I have an answer to where the food is coming from.
I mean, did she carry a refrigerator in on her back? Because if she didn't, then I have questions. Somebody has to know she's in the worm. Somebody's feeding her, right?
Are you asking this out loud?
Yes. Yes, I am.
It's coming from the archives pantry. The portal, the interdimensional pocket that is in the fridge for all long-term expeditions just goes to the pantry.
Huh.
Well, there we go then. Why don't we just sneak back in through the fridge?
Right? Can we fit through the fridge? Can we?
Again,
Source small. Can we
I
shove
wanna-
Source in the
I
fridge?
wiggle
But I
one
wanna
my way
make
over
sure
to the
that-
fridge.
I want to
See
make
if I
sure
can go
that
through the
Becca
fridge.
I want to make sure that Becca can create her own portal so she can come back whenever she wants.
I mean, if her fridge is still there, can't she just climb back through the fridge?
Oh, okay, so you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Okay, hold on a second.
I am misunderstanding because it sounds sure as shit like there's a portal in her fridge, and we
No,
can
there
just.
is a portal.
I just, like,
You're
shove
misunderstanding the
sources.
size of the fridge. Like, I'm saying fridge, but
I'm
it's
American.
not a
A
fridge.
fridge is a
Sorry, it's not a
6
fridge.
feet tall.
I'm sorry. It's not a fridge. It is in like. It's this. Actually, it's specifically this. It's meant for like you're going camping. And copy image address. Okay, sure, whatever. It's that. It's not a fridge. It's like you're going on an expedition and you're packing supplies. Like it's not people size.
You are incorrect. You could most certainly, if this is a portal you could most certainly not without some assistance. Sorsha is not very big. I could squeeze Sorsha in that.
Hold on a second. 'Cause I'm looking at the
I
inside
have
of
put
this
a
thing.
human being in a Yeti.
Hold on a second. Copy image
I'm
address.
from Maine. We get
Right.
bored.
That's
I put a
right.
human
No.
being in a cooler.
Right, but you see the inside of that? You can't fit a whole person in that. A fully adult person?
Well, they only have to fit through like a window because it's a portal. They don't have to
you need to put your whole body through the portal. You don't want to put half your body through a portal. Kira, even high, would not put half her body through a portal.
No, you're not putting half the body. You're feeding them into it like a paper shredder.
By
But not
itself.
a paper
I'm
shredder.
excited and I have a question. Do you have to like close the door to activate the portal? Is what you're saying?
No. So when you open the door, okay. So this is the way the fridge works. The cooler specifically works. When you want something that is in the pantry, you go, I want this thing, and then you open the door, and then you take it out. But it's specifically the thing that you were looking for. It has to have been in the pantry.
Okay.
Like you can go. I want, like, for example, here's an example. If Kira was in the pantry and you knew that, and you said, I want Kira, Kira would appear in the, oh, you know what it's like? What's that stupid fucking movie, Toy Soldiers? No, what's the one where they go through, oh, it's not quite, you need in the cupboard. Thank you. That's a terribly racist movie, probably.
It is.
I can guarantee you it was probably a terribly racist movie, but it's okay. I think that's what I'm thinking about.
I didn't even know it was a movie. I just read it as a book.
Oh no, I knew
It
it
is
was
a
a movie.
movie now.
Yeah, I've only seen the movie. Yeah, so basically it's exactly like that. When you put the toy soldier in the thing, when you put them in the cupboard and then close it and then open it, it then does the thing. But it requires you knowing what's in the fridge. And Becca lives by herself. She doesn't know who's in the fridge. She doesn't know, like, who's in the fridge, in the pantry. There's no way for her to summon a person because she doesn't know what's on the other side. It goes one way.
Okay. It's one way. That's different. We could have saved like 10 minutes. You could have been like, bitch, it's one way. I've been like, yeah, okay.
Sorry. Here's the thing. It's a portal. You can make a path going the other way. It's currently not set up to do that. But she can't, like, remember I was saying about the portals? You need to have a path to, like, you need to know where point B is. She doesn't know how to make a portal. She doesn't know how to make the connection.
That's what Sorch is trying to.
But you still can't fit through the fridge.
Sorch can fit in that Eddie. Okay. I'm not gonna show Sorch in the Eddie. We can
It's okay.
Hold on.
Kira went over to go through, and then she got distracted by food.
Hold on. I am very tired and trying to articulate something. Sorcha is talking about all of this theory and stuff in hopes of getting Becky on the road to being able to create her own portals, and then they can deal with the problem actually going through. Because Sorcha is pretty confident she can do that now.
Right, so you can teach Becca to make a portal that goes from point A to point B. Like, I'm not saying that you can't do that. The problem is, okay. You're trying to explain what the Beatles sound like to someone who's only ever heard not even classical music. Like, okay. This is how we're gonna explain it. Becca's under the impression, and like the knowledge in her head says the portals exist because the skyworm eats something, miasma, and then it gets gas, and then the gas mixes with the acidic saliva, mouth, whatever the fuck's happening in its gut, that makes the crystals, and then the gas makes the portals. They don't go anywhere except for wherever the fuck they want because the magic is wild and doing what they want. She doesn't understand how you're explaining. She doesn't understand. While she can follow the steps that you're taking, she lacks the deliberation, dedication, and whatever the other fucking D in that word is. Like, to get.
She's going to straight up, like, hold her hands and tell her, you can make a portal, like, with the skeptical stuff.
She's Tinkerbell. She lacks the belief.
Now, can a summoned portal only go to a static portal, or?
Summoned portals and static portals, they're the same. They are the same conceptual thing. They are a mixture of miasma and something else. In this case, skyworm gut juice. Saliva. Also.
Okay, so.
Oh, yes.
We can get back to Ardell this way. And you can.
What portal do you know in Ardell? Becca's asking you what portal do you know in Ardell?
That's what I just asked. Like, can you go to a place that makes a portal because you go to a place, or does it have to be an existing portal?
Oh.
That's what I'm asking. Does the exit have to be an existing portal?
Yes.
I don't think
it has to exist. You can make a door going somewhere else, but there needs to be an exit already in existence. But you can leave a portal somewhere else, like the pantry.
Darn, I had a really funny idea. Okay. Can you make an exit portal?
Here? Yes.
Like, what I mean is, when you make the entry portal, can you go somewhere and make an exit portal, or does...
Oh, I don't know the answer to that question. I'll have to come back to you about that one.
Okay.
Okay. So portal magic aside, deal with Kira's still high.
Yes.
You're still trapped in the skyworm.
Yes.
There are technically two, least possibly dying ways to leave. Well, no, actually, Jumping into the Skyrim might kill you if you land wrong. Going through its mouth won't kill you, but it'll just hurt. Pushing your luck going through a portal and hoping you know an exit. What you do, there is a known exit, and you know at least 2 exit portals.
We should go climb.
Where,
It's got a better view.
One of them is in the
Cold?
the place,
Yes.
and then where's the other one?
In the middle of the fucking wilderness where obviously Val, where's the West and Verity landed that one time.
Actually, there's the hidden portal as well in the
and the basement where the elevator used to be.
yeah.
What the fuck? There's the one in the train station where that creepy guy was hanging out, by the way. Kira.
Mm-hmm.
Just putting that out there.
Not go that way.
I'm pointing out that one guy that you had never seen before existed in the same train station where that one woman who was Jenny made that portal and jumped you when you tried to go up the elevator.
It's just a train place, you know?
Yeah. What about the basement though? That's and both the basement and the train station are accessible, right?
What basement?
Or not the basement.
The elevator shaft?
The elevator.
So remember in the very, very
That's
beginning.
collapsed, right?
No. Sorry. So when you first met Jenny, when you were in the elevator, the train station subway platform thing that goes up, right? And she tried to stop you, and then you made a portal, and you killed her, and then you revived her, and then she fell through the portal. That portal still exists. Like, they don't stop existing. They are a permanent fixture once you make them. They stay. They are a rip in the universe itself, Kira. That will just exist until someone heals the wound that someone ripped in the universe. That goes from point A to point B.
All right. Yeah, Sorcha is just gonna straight up be like, I know where there's a portal, and if you can make one, I can get us there.
No, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm saying yes, Becca can make a portal. She doesn't believe it's gonna work, but if you want to go through it, she's not gonna stop you.
And you'll be able to come back as well.
If you don't die leaving.
Well, I'll just show you how good I am at leaving and coming back.
Yes, you need to go out of the door, close the door, then open the door and come back, and she will believe you.
If Sorcha can figure out how to go through existing portals and go to places where she wants to go.
Sorry, so what is the portal that you would
She
like to go
wants
to?
to go to the elevator one.
Team? Saren? Kira? I mean, Kira already said no because the creepy guy was there that one time.
She hasn't said this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm okay to go there. Like, this is a station. People go around everywhere. It's all good.
She
No,
knows.
people don't use that station. That's the back secret. That's the back sketchy station.
Good, all the better. That one.
Good place for a
Sketchy-
portal.
So
Yeah,
Sorcha hasn't
hold on,
mentioned
Verity.
what destination she has in mind. She's just saying that she can get us through the portal.
Wait,
If
sorry.
there is a portal, she can navigate it.
Okay. Yes. Cool. So we have an agreement. You're all going to traverse to the point in which, and then, but Verity, Viv, you were saying something, but I believe you were muted.
Out of here. Just out. Doesn't matter which way we're
okay,
going.
yeah.
Out.
You would like to leave the Skyrim. Okay, I have one more question. And I, the storyteller, have the voice of God question. Kira, this is just a regular voice that you hear because you hear the universe. There's a crystal, a fully formed, untapped crystal, just chilling over there.
We don't have a bag big enough. Here's the thing: if we
person
can
size.
just go through the portal,
Actually, you know how big it is?
how big is it?
I'll tell you how big it is.
Is it as big as the fridge?
It is as big as the
I was
fridge.
gonna say, Roughly.
It is as big as the fridge. It's the size of like a small child or a medium-sized child. Right? I don't know how big children are either.
I mean, we could wrap it up in like.
It can fit 55 pounds of things inside of it.
I'll touch the crystal again to take it with us.
There's also that part.
We can just wrap it up, so we don't have to touch it.
Oh no.
I want to steal it just because I feel like it'll really upset Becca. I mean, of course it will be useful, but just the fact that she's staying for the crystal, so I'm taking the crystal.
She can study it if we take it back.
She's staying because she's inside of a skyworm.
I don't know why everyone seems to think that's a good idea. It's just a bit.
Well, I'm saying that if I leave and I come back, Becca will believe me, and then Becca can come and go freely, and we can move the crystal.
I have a second question. The voice of God, have a second question. Why are we taking Becca with us?
Because her mother wanted to know where she was, and she'll probably know a bunch of things, and I don't know.
The voice of God would like to know, why don't you just tell her mom, hey, we found your daughter, she's over there. Why are we taking her daughter to her mom?
Probably because her mother will be annoyed.
If my kid's missing for a decade, you just show up, you're like, by the way, I found your kid, he's in a skyworm, left him there. I'm gonna be like, 1, you're full of shit. 2, you're full of shit. 3, why the fuck would you leave my kid in a skyworm? You're obviously full of shit. No, at no point would I believe that.
But do you like Miss Nancy?
I met Nancy once. I was drunk. When everyone else went to Nancy's, I was dick riding.
Look, here's the thing. I don't. Sorcha's kind of like indifferent to Nancy, but she also doesn't like wish Miss Nancy harm. Like
Becca's not unhappy here. She's inconvenienced, but she can work. It's like you see those memes where it's like, oh, he'll give up the internet to go stay in the wilderness for $1 million. She's living that life.
No, Sorcha's basically like, we can get you back, you can talk to your mother, you can, get new underwear and some decent food. And then...
Fair. She has been wearing the same clothes and then, sewing bigger clothes out of the flesh of Skyworm. It's, leathery.
No.
But basically, that's what Sorcha's pitching.
No, why would there be panties in the portal?
You can take a proper shower.
Oh, sorry, Val's asking, and when you say that, she looks at you like, oh. No one
I know, right?
Suddenly, she's all aboard. Okay. And she starts looking around, looking what do I need to take? Well, if I'm coming back, but then she's like, but my crystal. I can't. I mean, but
we can take it with us. I mean, it's your crystal.
I mean, it's not really mine. It really belongs to the Skyworm. They did all the hard work.
I mean, if it's something that they don't even want,
they definitely don't.
You're doing it a favor. It's like when
they usually cut a hole in their sides and expel it violently from its body in a fit of rage when it gets too big and starts hurting their insides.
Yeah, you'd be doing it a favor removing it before it gets to that point. They put it out
through its skin. It's like a blackhead. They spell it like a blackhead.
Well, I mean, you'd be doing it a favor then, removing it now.
There's still the whole touching it problem.
Yeah.
I'll touch it.
Well, what about your fridge?
To get it in the fridge.
I mean, how heavy is the fridge?
It has wheels. It's 37 pounds empty.
Well, I mean, 2 people can stand on either side of the fridge and use it to engulf the crystal and then close the door.
Like trapping a spider, but with a crystal and a fridge.
I believe you. I don't understand because I've actually only seen 2 spiders in my whole life. And one of them was as big as an adult male's hand. And then the other one was as big as a teenage girl's hand.
Y'all just let me know when you're done.
I'm just saying. I'm done. I don't want to talk about spiders ever again.
No, but...
Oh, no, we're done. You can come back. We're done talking about spiders.
Okay. Yeah, y'all
Sorry.
thought I was kidding. Whole headphones came off.
Sorry. No, it was traumatizing for me. I still have nightmares. But so I would like someone who is not Kira, who is high. Actually, no, I want Kira, who is high, to come up with the fridge plan. Because I feel like Kira would have taken the lead on this plan in their excitement for touching the crystal.
Oh no, I'm just suggesting lots of things and then immediately forgetting the suggestion like a few seconds after I've made it.
Yeah, Sorcha is basically suggesting that two people pick up the fridge and hold it at the crystal's level with the door open, move it towards the crystal so the crystal's inside the fridge, and then close the door and kind of like pull back so to remove the crystal while it is in the fridge.
I can't visualize that at all, but that's fine. Okay, team. Okay, team. Let's go put a crystal in a box. Also, I would like to point out to everyone who's watching this at home, and by everyone watching this at home, I mean anyone who wasn't here for season 1.1, or 1.0, I guess, technically. The previous crystal was like a building tall. Like a small building, like a 2-story building.
This one's super nice.
This one's super tiny. Like in comparison, this is a small child-sized crystal. Like it can't weigh more than like 50 pounds.
So this crystal is it's decently sized, but since it's undiluted, it can power a lot.
Yes, it is a super potent small version of a thing. I'm telling you that now as a why did I do that? I'm telling you that because okay. What's happening?
Well,
I just had the most ridiculous idea. So here's the thing. If the big ones that are not nearly as strong float the whole island, once we put this watermelon-sized 50-pounder up in that cooler, is the cooler going to start floating? Can we all just sit on the cooler and float our way to the top?
Oh my gosh, that would be so good.
Oh boy.
Is the cooler going to start floating once we close it?
Here's the thing. So the crystal is currently tethered to the thing because it's like stalactiting it out of its body. And then like rock. It's rock candying it. That's how it's connected. Anyway, does everyone know how to make rock candy? I don't know if I made that reference.
Yes.
So basically put some sugar in a gold string, and it like makes a crystal. It's not crystal form apparently, but you can do it with sugar, and then you eat it when you're a child. Or you do it with salt, and then you don't eat it when you're a child because apparently eating salt is bad. I don't speak from personal experience. I just put that out there.
Anywho, though.
Anyway, so the crystal is currently it's lightly tethered. Like again, pushing it over might rip the tether. You would be fine.
But won't it then start to float? Because that's what crystals do.
Yes.
So once we put in the cooler, isn't the cooler going to start floating? Or is it going to be dangling like drift flume?
Yes, it'll be dangling exactly like a drift flume, but not that high. Maybe it's going to be like. Actually, no, it's probably. Those little baby
should we
Escalades?
Just put Kira on it and just float Kira? Just tie her to the cooler and just
the Tensu's floating disc.
What I was going to say was, those little baby Escalades that they make? No? Okay, hold on a second.
But that is a great idea. If the crystal's floating, just put Kira on it.
Right, inside the cooler. We're not strapping you straight to the watermelon crack. No, you don't get that.
Damn it.
Okay, wait a second. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. Fuck! I can never remember the name of the song. Oh, there it is. I never. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I had to do it like that. Anyway, so yes, you can. I'm gonna show you a picture. Actually, I'm gonna send you a video, but also I'm gonna give you a specific time code just so you can look at it and understand.
Okay.
So you can understand the size, the scale thing. Can I get a share at this particular picture? Share at this time code. Copy. Look at this frame. That's what it would be. But like the top of the car is how high up it's floated. But it would basically be that, but floated. Also, this video is fucking amazing. This is like my favorite video in my entire goddamn life. I will make everyone watch it after this thing. Anyway, but do you see the little Escalade in the middle, the white one?
Yes.
Like,
okay, so it floats about 18 inches off the ground once it's locked into the cooler.
Fuck if I know. They're people. It's up to her knees, but she's like bending. Like
The bottom of the cooler will float about 18 inches off the ground. The top of the cooler will be. So yeah, so once we sit Kira on the cooler, because we're now using the cooler like a stretcher, we're gonna put the crystal in the cooler, close the cooler, use the cooler as a stretcher, put Kira on the cooler. Viv, you're in charge of balancing her because the worm baby's gonna try to.
It's perfect. It's a perfectly balanced. It does not tip
balanced.
over.
Kira is not. Kira is a high worm baby. Viv's job is to hold her.
That is true. The cooler, you cannot. It will never tip over. It's like it doesn't wobble. It literally just floats at the exact same height. It doesn't move. It just floats.
Does mean I can't slide off of it.
As someone with a significant drug history, I promise you can fall off a perfectly steady
yes.
No, I'm not saying that. I believe that is that is definitely what's gonna happen. I'm saying not only do you have to steady Kira, you also have to like pull the wagon because it won't move. It will just float in the exact
one of them
same
can
spot.
pull the wagon, the other can stabilize Kira.
Yeah, it doesn't move. The world moves around it.
Yeah.
In Ardell's case.
So
you are the sun in this situation. They are all small suns. Hint, 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 hint.
So Sorcha is going to if Becca's willing to make a portal, she'll use that one because it's like in a better position and they don't have to climb upwards to get into it.
If Becca will make one on the ground. If Becca will make a portal on the ground, we don't have to climb to the ceiling.
Yes. Yeah. There's enough. Okay. Copy that. There is enough that she goes through the steps, and you see the same as with Jenny, the like tearing, ripping, a little neater in terms of like the cuts in the universes. The fabric of the universe.
I mean, Jenny was trying to flee, so.
But also, Jenny was very far away from a good crystal. Not that you know that voice of God is telling you that. Don't mind me.
I mean, Sorcha can observe, like, these are cleaner.
It's the equivalent of someone who took a piece of fabric and, like, Jenny's was someone took a piece of fabric, and you know how fabric has the lines that you can rip, but you still get the little jagged edges? And the difference between that and someone taking an X-Acto and cutting a straight line. A T-square. Like, the portal that Becca makes is much neater. Same, like, general, like, effect, but, like, not jagged and, like, it looks a lot nicer. It's a very nice door. And you see the same thing that you see every time you see out a portal. It's basically the galaxy universe, and then there's like the path. It goes from one place to the other, and then you have to hope that you don't.
Yep, Sorcha's trying to push her influence on the portal, help direct it, and just be like, buddy system. Like, helping out with Becca. Like, she's working with Becca to direct the portal. Becca's holding the gas pedal while Sorcha's steering. This is a terrible analogy.
Don't drive like that. Okay, so I need a answer from Viv and a formation from everyone else, and then I'll tell you where Becca is in the formation.
Sorcha's in front. Sorcha would want Becca right behind her so that they can keep working together.
Oh, well, so the thing about it is, once you make a portal and you have a destination, you don't need to, like, because remember, when Jenny made the portal, no matter what was happening, you were going to go to the place unless you fell off the path. The path gets made. Like, the only reason why Verity and Kira end up somewhere else is because they fell.
That's fair. So
yeah, that's fine.
With Sorcha in front, she's making sure that everyone's right by her and making sure she's leading everyone on the path.
Cool. So it goes, currently the lineup is square 1 and 2, A and B, are Sorcha and Becca.
Okay.
All right. Once we got the little anti-grav watermelon in the cooler, I'm gonna be in front pulling the cooler. Kira's gonna be in the middle on the cooler, and then Viv, you can bring up the back holding Kira steady.
Okay.
Sound good?
So let's go look at something. I'm gonna go look at something.
Should I make a roll to see how well Sorcha navigates?
Nope. No, like I said, the path exists in the. It's like in the Sims when you build a road. It doesn't matter that there wasn't a road there 5 seconds ago. Suddenly your drivers know how to get there. So long as the path gets built by the voice of God, or in this case, Becca. But I do need everyone who is in the portal, who's on the path, except for Kira, because Kira's been like this the whole time. Or how do I describe this? I have 5 minutes to describe this. I have less than 5 minutes to describe this, but I have 5 minutes to describe this. So how I said earlier, Kira, when she originally touched the crystal, it was like, I'm God, I'm all seeing, all knowing. It is, fun fact, no one's taken a crystal through a portal before.
Yay!
Just putting it out there. And the crystals are made up of miasma, that comes from the inside of the skyworms, right? And the portals are basically the gas version of that. They the crystals are the solid. You are currently traveling through the gas giant version. So you know how when
there's a sealed fridge in between there and there.
I mean, it is airtight. That is a solid, but it is radioactive, and I don't think that's lead lined.
I mean, if lead isn't the only thing that blocks. It depends on what kind.
It's a freezer. It's a freezer. It's a Yeti cooler. It is not meant for what you're using it for.
I mean,
yeah,
according to popular movies, you should be able to go into a fridge because they did used to be literally lead lined. Yeah, in the 50s they did used to literally be.
But they also locked from the inside, and then you could never leave, which is now why in America, when you put a fridge out, you have to take the door off because of dead children playing hide and seek. Sorry, everyone.
Here's a fun fact as well. In Back to the Future, originally the time traveling thing was going to be a fridge rather than a DeLorean. But they were worried that too many kids would go in fridges and then get trapped, so they changed it.
That's fair. That's valid. That's a valid concern for American children.
Yes, I'm glad they changed it. The DeLorean's better anyway.
Mm-hmm.
How do I spell this word? God damn it.
But
Oh, there it is. So here's what's happening.
I was gonna say though, it depends on what kind of radiation it is, because a fridge would block.
Miasma. It's magic radiation. It's literally magic radiation. It's okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. I was just telling you.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Either the watermelon's gonna get bigger or the watermelon's gonna start talking to us. You are untrustworthy.
The watermelon is not going to start talking to anyone except for Kira.
Yay.
Because again, it is, you touched it. You are now one with the universe for the next 48 hours. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. I know it. Oh, fuck. How do I find a picture of that thing, though? It's, you know, Kira, and you can, I don't know if you say, I'm going to tell you this out loud, but everyone else doesn't hear this. Don't listen to this information. Cover your ears, everyone. You know that if the crystal stays in the portal existing space that you're in for a long time, maybe about 30-ish minutes, maybe, it's going to do that thing where, like, you put, what is that? You know, have you ever made like the preschool volcano thing, a mob, and it does eruption and it has like the foam thing and gets really, really big because you put like a Mentos in it. And the Mentos is the watermelon, and then it gets suddenly it's a lot of it, and you're like, what the fuck happened? It was tiny.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Rapidly.
In what kind of time frame?
Like 30-45 minutes.
Hooray.
It's gonna. Let me rephrase this. It is happening. It will be a problem in 30 to 45 minutes because it will no longer fit in the cooler.
Okay.
Like the volcano will erupt outside. Like it's fine when the volcano's just a little upset. But Verity, my dear pal, friend, you're in the back of the line. Everyone else, except for Kira, because again, Kira's having a moment with the universe. It's like you're touching the cooler, right?
No, I'm touching the cooler. Verity's touching Kira.
Oh, can we swap that? Can we swap? I need Verity to feel the cooler shaking. To feel like.
Well, Saren will feel it.
I mean, if I'm steadying her, I probably have to touch both of them. The Kira and the cooler.
Actually, yes, that actually works. It's fine. So Saren and Verity, this is fine. You feel what Kira is knowing in her head. You don't know what's causing it, but like it's like prior to this, the cooler was like a neutral. It is now like a what's the word for it? What are those fake feet massaging things?
Yeah.
All right, so it's actively vibrate in our hands.
But like a fake baby massager thing, like not violently.
Yep. All right.
Reaction from both of you. Specifically, I need to know whether you stop touching the thing that's vibrating.
No, Kira's on it. I'm just not happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, we can't stop it. We can just basically probably
Walk
we'll look
faster.
at the others who are touching it. Like, do you feel this? What is this? Why is this?
Walk faster? I mean, we can go faster, sure.
Faster might be a good idea.
Okay, fine, whatever. It's fine.
Sorcha's gonna stay focused and keep
purring,
talking
yes.
Becca through things and go from like a decent walk to like a real like that those power walks that are obnoxiously fast.
The duck waddle.
Okay, cool. So you are currently, and we're calling it a day because it is currently 1:30. I was about to say 11:30. You're currently in the crystal. You're currently in the miasma, which is the portal existence, on a path somewhere that I've forgotten in the 5 seconds that we've
We're
been
going to
standing
the
here.
subway station.
We're going to the elevator.
Creepy station. Oh, buddy pal. Verity did not let go of the crystal of anyone in this train. She's learned her lesson from the last time she let go and suddenly was separated from the entire party. Oh no. That's okay. That won't have any negative consequences. I mean, no, it'll be fine. Actually, I know what's gonna happen. Never mind, we're going to the freebie train station.
We did it! We got out of the Skyway.
No, I know you're not. No.
But
I'm saying in our tomorrow, in our next episode, in the very next episode, we will continue through the path of the portal to the exit, which is supposedly, ideally, the creepy train station. If all goes well, everything should be fine. You have enough critical successes, and also that's how it works. Literally, you go. We know where.
also, I'm just gonna point out that Sorcha, with Sharon's suggestion, is moving everyone along fairly quickly.
Oh, we didn't get to see the nice view.
You didn't get to see the nice view. But that's
But
okay.
we can come back to the
It's a good
Skyway.
idea.
I
It's a
don't
good
know if
idea.
that's
We
a
should
good
come back.
idea. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's okay.
I think it's a good idea.
Anyway, this has been Ghost of Axia episode 8. We have 2 more episodes left of the season. I'm pretty sure one is next week. And I think the one's the week after that. That sounds right.
Something like that.
Everything's fine. You should trust me. Nothing bad's gonna happen from this vibrating crystal.
I don't
It is
trust
suddenly-
you.
Suddenly not 55 pounds anymore. And it's a little excited about seeing the world and going on an adventure. In a place that it's never been before.
I don't trust you.
That's fine. Nothing. When have I ever done anything mean to you? Exactly.
I don't
Silence.
trust you.
So, if we'd like to do our goodbyes, we're going to start with Verity.
Hi, I'm playing Verity. I'm Vivio
Sorry, I meant
Vivacia.
Viv.
Yeah, you can find me all over the place as Vivacia, on the Twitter as Miss MRS Vivacia. I'm doing multiple TTRPG things, and everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. Zweth?
Hello, I'm Zweth. Find me on Twitter at Zwethra, or here on Twitch as Zweth. I normally try and use my Twitter to say things that I'm doing, but probably if you're interested in various games and craft things, come follow me on Twitch. I will also at some point soon, date TBD, but some point soon be doing like TTRPG design stuff on there, so come follow me. And then yeah, see me again here next week with these lovely people.
Yeah. Arnica?
Hi, I'm Arnica. I'm playing the druid Sarah Clutch, and I'm hustling ass. We're gonna get this Yeti out of here. Somebody's gonna walk by, catch the end of this, and think that we're smuggling a Bigfoot, but that's fine.
It's not that big. You give my little Bigfoot and a Yeti.
That's the joke.
I know. I'm saying the branding doesn't work like that. I'm pretty sure.
It does.
It's like the Ajax is stronger than grease thing. No, you can't just call it grease. I mean, you can call it grease, but like. You know
No. Like, people will see it and be like, "It's a Yeti." Oh no.
You've never seen Ajax, have you? You've never seen Ajax, have you?
Well, all y'all are fired. Reclaiming my time. I have nothing to reclaim. I was actually all done. You can find me on Twitter, Arnica X Ross. And when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go play Sims, and I will not be doing that on Twitch. So you'll just have to take my word for it that it's really good.
No, but Sims. I would watch
I got cottage living.
EA gets no more money from me. I'm done with those people after Sims 3.
I finally re-downloaded it since I have a new computer, and on my CC I deleted everything.
No.
I had multiple gigabytes, but you know how fast my game loaded on Ultra? Less than a minute.
Cree, you're
I'll
up.
be good. Oh,
Hi.
my game used to take
I'm-
20 minutes.
I'm Bloodcree. I play Sorcha Keegan, the Ardent, and I'm on Twitch too. I don't stream that often, but when I do, I stream like a whole thing, start to finish kind of deal. I just got a new computer. I'm working on setting it up for streaming, and I'll be doing some of that. Like, it'll be great. Come follow me, have fun, chill. I usually stream at night, or the night-ish, late evening kind of thing. I'm also loopy and very tired, so I'm sorry if I'm not making sense.
And hi, I'm Imani. I'm your lovely storyteller. I'm great. You can find me on Twitter at mcatterdev, Twitch at MargaretCatterTV. You can support me on Coffee at just Margaret Catter. I'm in the middle of a weird, not rebrand, but like refocusing on things. Apparently, my open projects list consists of officially 60 items. It started out September 3rd at 6:59, and then on yesterday night I had a thought and I added a new thing to my list, like a terrible person. So I have 60 projects that currently have at least a page written, which is basically done. So but anyways, I'm refocusing my life. So Twitch is going to be weird. YouTube is happening. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I'll let you know when it happens between now and next week and the next end of our series. But we're going to be rating Milady Kryto. Kryto. They're playing. Oh, okay. I can't read. They're playing D&D. Please stick around for the raid, and remember that any sub points that you give to Val that Val accumulates during this time is for Extra Life getting an extra $1. Please support Val supporting Extra Life, and
Let's play
not
games
Target
to heal
trying to get out of
kids.
tight.
Yes,
And
help
not
us
support.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.